Right, so good afternoon, my MVP family, my friends, all of you, my powerful MVP family. All of the new people who jump on board, thank you for your support. And today I just quickly want to, I think this is one of two videos for today because I want to talk about two medications that you should be aware of, but that's for another video. But right now I just want to say, sometimes we people are removed from our lives, right? We know we see people come in our lives for a reason and then they're removed. And I want to just remind us that if we say God sees and knows all things, let us remember also that when you have a relationship with God, you don't need to question why things change. You don't need to, because God sees everything. He hears every conversation. He sees every plan. He knows the thoughts that people have towards us. And so when they are removed, let us not be saddened. Let us not feel, guilty or feel any sorts of way. Just leave it to God because He sees all things. He knows all things. He hears all things. And so let us just keep on going, understanding that there's a reason why people are sometimes removed from our spaces. Today is a great day. We get up and we're here. We're thankful. I didn't fall asleep until about 2 a.m. this morning, and it was raining. I opened the window so I could hear the sounds of the rain, and I sat there for a moment and just enjoyed it. It's still raining outside, and we're thankful. Today, Bev Brown is on her way to pick up the chickens, and at this very moment, I want to send a shout out to Lady K from the UK, who sent $220 towards the soup kitchen. Now, I did ask in the video yesterday about when I shared about the chickens already, and so I want to give the lady who donated her time and made the offer and raised the chickens for us, took care of them, fed them, everything. I did ask for a donation. I did get a text from a friend of mine who asked about my Zelle information. I don't know if anyone else is interested. If I put $10, $20, whatever you guys put, right now I want to get her a nebulizer. She's asthmatic, her son is asthmatic. When the asthma takes onto them, they have to end up going to the hospital to get treatments. If I can put together and get a small nebulizer um, with some of those little things that you pop and pour in there so she can do her own treatment, even some of the treatments, instead of paying so much to go get them. That is the goal that I'd have for her. When she did this thing to raise the chickens for the Blessing Soup Kitchen, she didn't ask for anything, guys. Nothing she asked for. She just watched the videos and wanted to contribute to the Blessing Soup Kitchen. She has sent vegetables and seasoning down to Bev Brown, and that went towards the soup kitchen to cook the meals for those in need. So yesterday in my head, um, you know, I'm listening to her. She sent me a voice note, and you could hear the heaviness in her chest. And I know when you cannot breathe, it is such a hard thing. But with all her disabilities, she didn't sit down and just give up. She's there trying to give back, and I appreciate her for that. She's not giving because she had too much and wanted to show off. She's doing it from the heart. And those are things that means much to me. My allergies, but that's what I would like. Apart from giving her monetary gift, they're not rich people. These are poor people. They did farming for their living, and when you get sick like that and you can't go out there, it is hard. But when you have love in your heart that regardless of your situation, you're able to give back, it's priceless. So I want to thank you, Sister Darky, again. I'm just going to thank your husband, thank your daughter, thank all of you up there in St. Elizabeth with that heart of gold from the bread basket of Jamaica. St. Elizabeth, some of the best people are from that space. But that's what I want to do, guys. I know my brother said he would give something. I didn't ask my husband yet, and my daughters. Even if it's $20, it's what it is. But I'm going to check out for the nebulizer. I'm going to see how much if I buy it on Amazon, get it shipped down there, and have Bev Brown's granddaughter, because she has a link that I had sent a laptop to her on. So I'm sure we could send a nebulizer down on that in that same way. It would be cheaper to clear it, and they can drop it off to Miss Darky and her son, who suffers from asthma too. I remember some time ago she said the son, when the asthma takes on him, and he has to miss so many days of school. So the least we can do, guys, the least we can do, it goes a far way. And so God puts people in our lives for different reasons. And he also takes people out of our lives for different reasons. Again, I say, he hears all things. He knows all things. And so sometimes when things go south or when things change, he knows why. Because he's there listening to conversations. He's there watching what people do. He's looking at people, looking at you probably with bombastic eyes there. Looking at you weird when you're treating them nicely, but they're looking at you, and he knows each person's heart. He knows our hearts. He knows how we feel about people. And so when these things happen, don't cry, don't give up, but just know it happens for a reason. I keep saying time and time again, for the people I've spoken to, my situation at school could have been different, could have been handled differently, and I would still be there teaching the subject I enjoy teaching. I love math. I miss my job. But he knows best. He knows why things happened the way it did. He knows why it affected me the way it did. I am a spiritual person, and for it to have affected me the way it did, it says much to me. I'm not sitting down and looking down. I'm just looking at the fact that God sits high and he sees all things, and it could have been different. Maybe I needed to talk to a therapist. All these years of teaching, all these years of the different changes and the different stresses of the teaching profession. It might have been the time for me to just speak to someone. So this thing happens, knocked me off my feet a little, but all is going to be fine again. And so we thank God and we keep moving. So make it a great day, my trust, my people. Make it a beautiful, beautiful, great day. I'll see you again later today in another video. Again, please watch the videos. Share them, people. Give a thumbs up when you watch them. And leave me a comment. Thanks for all you do, and thank you for helping me to reach 3,190 something subscribers. Thank you for the thousands of comments that were made. Thank you for all the views that we have gotten. Thousands and thousands. Hundred and some thousands. A lot of thousands of views. I thank you and I appreciate all of you. So, if you can be good, be careful, walk good, do good, live good, and remember, sometimes we have to separate some things in order for you to keep your sanity, in order for you to just go on and do good and live a peaceful life. Much love, everybody. Take care.